The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
All right. So, welcome everybody. I'm excited to have you all here. Today's session is going to be a little bit different than a traditional webinar that you might have attended with me or others. This is really just going to be a demonstration of some of the things that we're implementing in my real estate practice and with some of the folks on my team. And the early results have been nothing short of phenomenal, which is why we're sharing it with you, our community. And some of you will be interested in the partner opportunity that I will make available at the end. I'm not going to go through a big intro, and actually, I don't have a single slide for today because it's just going to be demonstration. And then I'm quite certain you all will have some fantastic questions, and we'll certainly, I'll be happy to address any and all of those questions as we go through. So, just a quick intro about me. Most of you know me, but if you don't, my name is Josh Schoenly. I'm the co-founder of a company called Client Alchemist. I'm also a licensed real estate agent with eXp Realty, and I'm building an international team there. I've been talking with a number of folks, some of you even on today's call, about that. I have been doing and helping others in our community, in the real estate community, with what I would call direct response online marketing since the mid 2000s. The first program, the first course that I ever created was leveraging Craigslist. Back when Craigslist would allow you to put hyperlinks and you could drive people to landing pages, the good old days. And I've since created many programs and trainings. I built a company that was sold, and am now again the co-founder of Client Alchemist with my partner Jeff Logue. I say all of that because what I'm about to share with you and the opportunity with it, I think is as lucrative as anything that I've seen when it comes to building your real estate practice in a way that is predictable and scalable, and in a way that has tons of built-in leverage, relying on systems and technology so that you don't have to spend a bunch of time trying to figure out this or that or the other thing. You can spend the majority of your time on your higher dollar producing activities, which is primarily servicing clients. Now, the platform or the software that we're using with this is something called ManyChat. By the way, I should have done this at the beginning, but can you let me know in the Q&A box, can you hear me and can you see the screen okay? I'm always a little paranoid about that. So can you hear me and can you see the screen okay? Looks like we have a whole bunch of you. Yes and yes. Yes and yes. Yes. Good. Matt, good to see you. Jim, John, Julie, Jack, Kevin, Rodney. Good stuff. So we're leveraging a technology and a company by the name of ManyChat. What ManyChat provides is a Facebook chat bot. So what ManyChat is, or a way to think about it is a CRM that works with your Facebook, your business page on Facebook with that messenger functionality. Okay. Now, why is that important? And, and why is this, why should you care about this? Well, I'm sure many of you are experiencing and have experienced over the years, the evolution of communication, right? There was a time where the best way to communicate with our clients and potential clients was by picking up the phone and calling them, right? Well, that evolved greatly to the point where most people don't really want to talk on the phone. They would prefer other communication channels. Well, the evolution of that was email, right? So, and that is where, when I first started training and coaching on this, that was where people were spending their time. That is where you could communicate them in a very low friction, easy way. Back in the mid to late 2000s, when people would actually read their emails and would actually reply to emails. That's when we were using landing pages. We still do use landing pages, but that sort of evolved, and open rates readership of emails continues to go down, down, down. Then came texting, text messaging. And that is a great communication channel. It's often a way that, is preferred by younger generations, certainly, and now even evolving into older generations, the preferred means of communication. But even that, in our experience, especially if it's a text message from someone that we don't already know, like, and trust, keyword already know, like, and trust, the response rates are going down, down, down. What Facebook Messenger is essentially texting, but it's just happening in Facebook, which is where people are spending a majority of their time online. Okay. It functions just like texting. It looks just like texting. I'll bring it up. For those of you who don't know what it looks like, I'll bring up the inbox in my branded Facebook page. I've been testing and building out that as part of this new process. And if you go to your Facebook page and you click on inbox, and I think because this is recording and we're live here on a webinar, it's just loading a little slow. It typically is not that slow. You can see that here, what does this look like? This looks like what text messaging looks like on your phone. So it's kind of a combination of email and texting. Now, why is it like texting? Because most people are doing this on their phone, and you can see that, golly, look at all these messages from people, inbound messages from people interested in what we're offering. Okay, so going back to ManyChat allows you to build out automated sequences and what they call flows that can allow you to have interaction, conversation with people, and collect information from those folks in an automated fashion. You can use these bots, this functionality, to automatically, on autopilot, determine potential clients, prospects, level of motivation, where they're looking for a home, the criteria they're looking for, are they working with a lender, et cetera, et cetera. Or on the sell side, when are they thinking about selling? What's the address of the property? Why are they selling? Do they have another, are they wanting to upgrade or downsize? All of these things can be done automatically. Not only that, but you can build out what we have traditionally in our industry called drip campaigns to stay engaged, to stay top of mind, and to ensure that when their motivation, these subscribers' motivation, hits a tipping point, that they reach out to you. They may do it through Facebook Messenger. They may call you. They may text you. They may email you, but they're coming to you. Okay? They're coming to you. So this isn't new per se. ManyChat has been around since, or at least a few years now. And this idea of using chatbots is not even new to our industry. In our opinion, we haven't embraced this idea because for whatever reason, we didn't think or believe that its time had really come. Well, that sort of thinking changed and evolved over the last few months as I've been implementing and testing out different marketing campaigns for myself and for my team. And what I'm finding is that the time is now on these things. The time is now to leverage this technology to build an audience, to build a subscriber base, a database of folks, meeting them where they're at. For those of you following the live videos that I've been creating on a fairly regular basis, yesterday I talked about how important it is that we meet people where they are, not where we want them to be. And meeting them in Facebook Messenger and leveraging that is an example of that. And so what I want to do now is, I'm just checking the Q&A here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you, we'll take a look at some of the example ad campaigns that I'm running, what they look like, some of the flows, example flows that people go through, and then answer questions that you may have. And then we can talk about the what we're calling our VIP partner program and the different options for getting involved with us with that. So let's go over to Facebook here. I've got a couple of campaigns. So let's look at one here. This is a special financing campaign offer. Okay. And so we'll take a look at what that ad looks like in the language. So we'll go ahead and open this on a preview. So in my market, USDA financing, there are areas. So for those of you who don't know what USDA is, it's like it's for more rural areas, and not all of my market qualifies, but there's a good chunk of my market qualifies. And that's a zero money down, a no money down type of financing option. And so the offer we're making here is, would you like information about no money down financing options available right now? Click learn more below to get more information and find out if you qualify. Okay. When someone clicks the learn more button, they it goes to Facebook Messenger. Notice right here. Except I'm already in the bot several times, so it'll look a little different. Here we go. So someone goes here, they see this, and it says to get started, click no money down below. And once they click this button, they'll be put into the bot, the sequence, where we're asking them some questions. Okay. So that's one example, and I'll show you the whole series that folks go through in a minute here. But let's look at some of the other campaigns. Here's one that's more catered towards sellers, the listing side. Okay. Open this up. And those of you who have been with us, you've been pro members, or you've been following us for any bit of time, you'll see that this is one of our primary seller offers, which by the way, I outlined it the other day. This is one of them. We have one, two, I want to say 6 or 7 different seller offers that we have sort of available to us to try and test. But this is one in particular. Curious what homes are selling for in Central PA right now? Get a free weekly list of all just sold homes in your Central PA neighborhood. Just click Learn More below. And the same thing will happen. If they click Learn More, it'll say, thanks for your interest. Click. And in this case, it says just sold homes below. And I'll show you some examples of these sequences as well. Let's look at one more. The one that is working the best right now as far as the lowest cost per message. And this is, take this one here. This is offering a free weekly list of recently price reduced homes in Cumberland County. That's the county I live in and the county that most of my service area is. Get a free weekly list of all recently price reduced homes available right now in Cumberland County. Just click Learn More below. And then this is just a collage type image that I created with canva.com. The same thing here. When you click Learn More, the bot fires off. So those are just a few of the examples. Actually, I detailed it out the other night. There are like, all told, I think we have, I don't know, somewhere around 20 different types of offers that we can make to keep things fresh, interesting, and engaging, and to get different segments of your market to raise their hand and connect with you and ultimately get them as subscribers to your Facebook chat bot. Okay, so now let's take a look at we'll take a look at some of the follow-up sequences. You can see this was just launched. The first messenger subscribers into ManyChat. I created it on the 20th. We really didn't start running any campaigns until I think here. And now there are 50. I want to refresh that. It may even be more. 60. So we got one in the last few minutes here. So here's what we'll look at first. Let's take a look at, let me pull up, let's pull up Robert here. So Robert clicked into the sequence last night. How do I load more of it? Let's see here. Mark is done. I don't want to. For some reason, it's not showing more of them. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No. Yes. Okay. So here we go. Robert actually came in on the just sold homes offer. And so I asked him the link and the zip and so forth. Just making a note here to myself. And then after that, it says, which of these programs would you be interested in learning more about? Choose your answer below. He said the Dream Home Finder program. And then he walked through and answered all of the questions here. All of this happened on autopilot. I literally did nothing. I woke up to this information, to this here, being notified. You have a hot buyer lead. He can call, etc. And all of this done by the bot. Not only that, you can see here that there are also sequences that he has been subscribed and unsubscribed to depending on the different actions that he took. All right, so that's one. And that's an example of somebody going all the way through it. I think Fred did as well. And incidentally, I mean, I don't have a way of blurring out the names and numbers. So please don't harass these folks, right? But not everybody goes through the sequence, right? Frank was not interested. He came in on the price reduced. He said not interested, and that's okay, right? It's not, what we're not trying to do here is force someone's motivation. We're trying to connect with them and put them into an automated process whereby when their motivation hits a tipping point, they're going to call, text, or message moi or you, if you choose to work with us, looking for more information. Okay. So those are some examples. I'll show you all of the what is built out in here, and it's very impressive. There are follow-up sequences, there are initial flows, qualification sequences, all of that, and we can set up all of this for you if you're interested in the VIP Partner Program. So before we get into what that is and the different options, let me just check to make sure. So this is a good question. So I'll address this question. I'll talk about the different options available for our VIP Partner Program. And then I would like to open it up. I'm sure there will be a ton of great questions, and I would be happy to answer any and all of them. But someone asked, what happens when the lead has a specific question the bot doesn't have an answer for? So what happens is you are notified if you have it set up, if you have the ManyChat app on your phone, you're notified on your phone and or by email that someone just asked a question and you need to hop in and answer so that you can then jump in and answer that question. Okay. Now it does respond. The bot does respond and lets them know, hey, so-and-so will answer your question shortly. In the meantime, if you'd like to reach out, you can call or text or blah, blah, blah. So another beautiful thing. I have used ManyChat before, and my issue was the timing. It was obvious that it was a bot. Is there a way to change the timing? You can change the timing. Number one, you can have messages go out on delay and so forth. You can certainly do that. That is possible. But the thing to remember is, or something to remember is, we're not hiding the fact that this is a bot. And what we're seeing is people don't have a problem with that, right? It's not something that is off-putting to folks because it's helping us determine how we can best help them. Okay, so the answer is yes, you can do that, but we don't hide the fact that it is a bot, right? And that one of the cool things, another cool thing that you can create in here is, let me try and find one where I chimed in. So you can see where it's the bot response, but you can also see where it was me chiming in. And it shows that way to them as well. And that's a setting that you can just tweak in ManyChat. So here's what we're offering with the VIP Partner Program. And I told you, I literally don't have any slides for this. I'm going to tell you the options, and then I will give you the link. And then I will answer any and all questions because I'm sure there's going to be, or I'm guessing anyway, there are going to be a lot of questions. So we have 3 different options with our partner program. I'm just going to switch. Can you all see the webcam? I think the webcam's showing, right? Is the webcam showing? Going once, going twice. Sorry, bear with me. For some reason, it's not showing. There's a little bit of a delay. All right, so here are the 3 options for our partner program. Okay. And with here, no, I guess let me tell you first. Let me tell you first what we're doing with the program. So with our partner program, we set up this entire Facebook chat bot process for you and your business, and we integrate it with your page, with your Facebook page. Okay, it could be an existing page, and what we're actually doing, as someone, I am someone that for years and years has been in favor of unbranded or stealth pages, and there are still a lot of benefits to that. With this process, we've actually been using branded pages. So, for example, my Josh Schoenly eXp Realty page, we will build it out and we'll integrate it with your page, and then we will actually create campaigns. We'll create them, we'll manage them, we'll make sure that the automation is in place, and we'll optimize them over time to build your subscriber base and get the folks, once they are motivated, right? Once their motivation hits a tipping point, you'll be notified and you can jump in and turn those folks into clients. Okay, so we manage all of that. So all you have to do is chime in when appropriate, right? We oversee it, we install it all, we take care of all of that. We also set things up so that you will get updated on a daily basis of new leads and subscribers, and you'll obviously be notified in real time when you have a motivated or a hot buyer or seller client, or in some cases, a potential client that is a buyer and a seller, like Robert, the one example that I had shown. So we do all of that on an ongoing basis. We also, or you will also have access to myself and the entire team. When you need help, if you have questions, if you're not sure about something, we will address those as quickly as possible so that we can keep you moving forward. You basically have on-demand support, help, and coaching. On-demand support, help, and coaching. You will also, and I'm forgetting some of the things here. Let me pull it up so I don't miss anything. We don't have contracts or long-term commitments. It's always month to month. You can cancel at any time. And the way it works is, let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Get updated daily. You will get a minimum of 25 to 40 brand new people into your database per month at a minimum. Now, for some of you, you're going to far exceed that. For some of you, depending on your market area or your target area, you may still, hover around in that range. Now, why is that number significant? Because from that number, over time, you should be getting at least one new client for every 25 to 40 subscribers. At least. And I put a lot of emphasis on at least, right? For many of you, you will far exceed that amount. Okay. All right. So how does it work? How does the pricing work? What does it look like? We have three different options. Okay. We have three different options. Option one is you pay $500 per month. Okay. And the first payment is your setup fee. Now, because you're here now, and because this is new, and you're the first group to see this offer, we are waiving any setup fee. In the future, because of what we need to do, the work that we need to do to install all of this, we will in the future be charging a setup fee of somewhere between $750 and $1,000. There's no setup fee. It's $500 per month, of which anywhere from $200 to $300 will be directly invested into ads, and the balance is for our management and oversight, our support, our help, our coaching. Okay. Option one is $500 and 20% referral fee on all clients, closed transactions from this pipeline. And we have caps on that. It's a max of $4,000 per transaction. So if you get a whopper, $1 million deal, and it's just say a $50,000 commission, it still will just be $4,000. So option one is $500 per month and 20% referral fee on all of the clients that come from this the system that we build out for you. Okay. Option two is $500 per month and zero referral fee, but you have to be on our EXP rev share team. Okay, which I realize for some of you, you may be very interested in that. For some of you, that's just not an option. Okay, and that's fine, right? This is why we're providing different options. Option three is $1,000 per month and zero referral fee. Okay, $1,000 per month, but you don't have any referral fees. And for some of you, you would choose that because you understand that in the long run, you're coming out much farther ahead than with option one, for example. So that was an alternative to option one. So again, option one is $500 per month with a 20% referral fee on all clients. Option two is $500 per month, zero referral fee, but that is only available if you are on our EXP Rev Share team. And then option three is $1,000 per month, 0% referral fee. I'm going to put the link in the chat for those of you interested. You can check it out and get more information. If you're interested in option two or any of these options and you just have questions, at the end of the call, I'll put my Calendly link in there. You can schedule a 15-minute call. I'd be happy to chat with you, etc. So let's dig into your questions, and I'm going to go ahead and share again. Let's dig into the questions here. I can see you. You lost me at paying a referral fee. Well, again, that's why we have option two and option three. With option two and option three, there are zero referral fees. Okay. And the reason we did the referral fee is because I've had people asking me for years for that. And I understand different people, different personalities, different personality types think and look at things differently. So we wanted to provide multiple options so that everyone, regardless of where they're at and what they're looking to do, has, can realistically consider being able to work with us. Now, a couple of things that I forgot to mention is all of the subscribers are exclusive, right? We don't share subscribers or whatever, which means that we can only work with one person per sort of market center, okay? So what that looks like varies by market because of population density and things of that nature. But we take that into consideration, and we take every measure possible to ensure that these are exclusive, and we're only working with one client per sort of market area. You guys are helping set up the ads. Yes, we're doing all of that. We're doing all of that, not only the initial setup, but also the ongoing management of those, overseeing them, optimizing them, testing different things, changing the offers. All of that we're doing as part of whatever fee, whichever option you choose. That's a great question. Let me also share that we will be having live sessions and make available recordings showing you how to get more people into your bot for free. Free strategies that you can leverage to get more people into the bot on top of the campaigns that we're going to set up and automate and manage. Okay. There are some really fantastic strategies, and we'll dig into all of those over several sessions. And we'll be doing those live. And then our VIP partners will have access to those recordings as well. Are there additional costs on top of the monthly fee, like Facebook ad costs, etc.? No, that is all inclusive. There are no other costs or fees. ManyChat, you do have to pay for, but we pay for it. As long as you're a VIP partner, we're covering the cost of ManyChat. We're covering the cost for the ads. There's no additional cost. There's no hidden fees or hidden costs or anything like that. It's all inclusive. What is the EXP team? Renee, that's our EXP team, Jeff and I. So if you are on our team, then you can do option 2, right? Which is 500 and no referral fee. Because when we have folks that are on our team, there's some additional, what's the word I'm looking for? There's revenue sharing going on. So it is in our best interest to help you grow and succeed and get the most from the program. Any integration with KV Core? Absolutely. Absolutely. We can set that up so that all of these folks are going into your KV Core setup. So the $500 per month includes the marketing budget. Yes, 100%. The $500 per month includes the marketing budget. There are no additional costs or fees or whatever. You lost me with the EXP stuff too. Well, listen, that's why we have the options, right? I don't know. I'm not sure who this is. And obviously this isn't a good fit for you, but that's why we have the 3 options. If you want to pay a referral fee and have a lower cost, great. If you don't want the referral fee, that's fine. We have an option for that, and we have an option for folks interested in. How do you create campaigns for agents in different markets in Canada? The same way. There's nothing different. It works just the same. My goal is to get to a place where I can afford 500 to 1,000 a month on something like this. LOL, no options for the people who haven't made it yet. Well, here's what I would tell you. That could be a chicken and egg thing, right? So at some point, you may have to take a leap of faith and invest into something that is going to stretch you out of your comfort zone if you want to grow, right? Because growth happens outside of our comfort zone. We cannot grow as people, as business owners, as entrepreneurs if we stay in our comfort zone. And that goes for me. I'm preaching to the choir. I'm preaching. That's the pot calling the kettle black. What I mean by that is, I've gone through cycles in my life where I got real comfortable and I stayed right in my comfort zone, right? And I realized that I was at a point of that. I was in one of those phases this summer, and I invested a ton of money to go to, over the next 6 or 8 weeks, a bunch of seminars where I'm going to be able to learn and grow, get out of my comfort zone and grow because of that, and be able to help, for example, our VIP partners because of that. Okay, so anyway. Can you change options if you decide on option 1 at first? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a great question. And that's because we don't have any long-term contracts or commitments. So you absolutely can change options. If you choose option 1 to start, and then you decide, to go to option 2, you want to join the EXP team, that's fine. Or you can choose option 1 to start, and if you want to join or switch to the option 3, either way, or vice versa. Any of those things are all well and good. Do we have any say in the type of ads that run? 100%. Absolutely. Now, you don't, how do I want to say this? We work collaboratively on the answer, right? Because you may have an idea that we know, or we have market feedback that might not be ideal. It might not be a good offer. It might not work to the degree that we'd like to see it, so that we can grow your subscriber base as quickly and as effectively and efficiently as possible. But you absolutely have say, because listen, we don't have long-term contracts or commitments. We want you to stay with us as long as possible. The other thing to consider is, for some of you, I know I said 25 to 40 leads per month minimum. Some of you, it's going to be 100, 200, maybe even more, right? And so we may even have to scale that down, or we may have to do things from a qualification standpoint as to not bog you down, right? So that you can grow at a more reasonable rate, and even potentially look at hiring an assistant or a virtual assistant or things like that. If we get a good return and are using option 1, can we switch to option 3? You can. Good question. I addressed that, but I hadn't read that. How much is it for pro members? It's the same amount. It's the same amount. Now, what I will say is, and Jeff will probably kill me for this, but you don't have to pay for pro and this. Like, if you're paying $100 a month, you don't have to pay for pro and this. We'll give you that. We'll include that. Josh, let's do it. Option 1 in Seattle, Washington. Right on, brother. Or sister, sorry. It just says friend. I don't know why I assumed that meant that it was a male. Just go to clientalchemist.com/VIP. You're going to fill this form out. Okay. You're going to fill this form out. And then let me see if I can find, you'll get taken to, let me pull this up here. Bear with me. I meant to have the link open and I forgot. You know what? Maybe I have it. I do have it over here, actually. After you complete that, a couple of things are going to happen. Number one, it's not that. Number one, you're going to get an email requesting some more information. Well, I'm going to have to open this. Requesting some more information. And number two, you'll get taken to a thank you page that explains, for option 1, do this, for option 2, do this, for option 3, do this. So let me see if I can find, just so you see what that looks like. So it's not, come on. Sorry, it's really bogged down here. There we go. So it'll look like this. You'll fill out your information on page 1 here, and then you'll get taken to this option 1, option 2, There's a referral form for option 1. Option 2, you can schedule a call or email me, and then option 3. And again, we'll send you an email with the information we need to get started with the setup. Now, I anticipate there being a good bit of interest, a lot of you interested in this program. So some of the initial setups, it may take a few days to get you all up and running, okay? Moving forward on a rolling basis, typically we'd be able to have it done in 24 to 48 business hours. the initial flow here, it may take us, an extra day or two. In some cases not, but I'm just throwing it out there. So, just to be fully transparent. For those of you, I don't know that anybody asked this question, but I anticipate it coming up. If you want to pay via PayPal, okay, if you want to pay via PayPal, that's totally fine. Just use the chat here or email support@clientalchemist.com, support@clientalchemist.com, and we can get you a link to do that. Can this be done with mobile home sales? Absolutely. I would love to do that, actually. That would be a ton of fun to work on. So whoever that is, we absolutely can do that, and I would love to work with you on that. Will I repeat this webinar after I set up a Facebook account? Toby, I'm not sure what you mean exactly. And somebody put their cell in here. That's great. I think that's the Seattle person. Just make sure you include all of that info when you reply to the follow-up email, and we'll definitely chat real soon. Will I be in Las Vegas for EXPCon next week? I most certainly will. I just started the pro membership last week. Can that be moved over into this program? 100%. Absolutely. Just email support. What you'll probably need to do is you'll enroll in this. We'll refund that payment, and then we'll just roll with this moving forward. I know there are no guarantees in life, but do you have any sort of data showing average amount of sales on your $500 plan? In other words, maybe one per month, one every 2 months. So Daryl, the goal would be a minimum of one per month. That is our internal goal for you. And what I would say is that should compound over time. In other words, the more seasoned your subscriber base becomes, the higher that number will climb. Not just the raw number, but the percentage number. Okay. Listen, just from last night, I am confident I've got at least 2 to 4 transactions. Now they may take, right, because we know real estate is a longer sales cycle. They're going to take a little while in some cases, but they're in there. They're in there. Any idea on the split between buyer and seller leads? Matt, you tell us. So for the paid ad campaigns, you can direct us. Now that won't guarantee that they'll only be buyer or they'll only be seller. Some of them are going to be both, but you provide direction on that. As far as the free strategies, which we'll be doing live sessions on, obviously we don't have any control over that. Can I go over the pricing tiers again? Absolutely. And in fact, this is the one slide, quote unquote, that I should have had. I should have made something on this. Live and learn. Option 1 is, well, actually, I'll bring this up. Option 1 is $500 per month plus a 20% referral fee on the clients that come through, that come out of the system, the pipeline that we build for you. And that is capped at $4,000 per transaction. Okay. So if the commission is $30,000, you're still just paying $4,000. Okay. Option 2 is $500 per month and 0 referral fee, but you have to be on our EXP RevShare team. And you can schedule a call to talk about that. Or if you just want to take the leap, you've known me and us for a while, you can just email me. I can get you the link and instructions on how to do that. Option 3 is $1,000 per month and 0 referral fee. No referral fee. Also include our monthly VIP. I'm not sure what you mean there exactly. So if you are paying for Client Alchemist Pro monthly, what I'm saying is you can enroll into this and we'll include, it'll still just be $500, or 1,000, whichever option, and we'll make sure that you continue to have the pro member benefits. Also, are there more leads between the $500 and $1,000 plan? No. Well, maybe. We're going to invest the same amount directly into the ads, okay, in either level. The lead flow may fluctuate, but not because of the ad spend. What do I mean by EXP in option 2? I mean that if you join our EXP team, okay, then there's no referral fee. So if you would like to join our EXP team, or if you'd like to go with option 2, the $500 per month and not have the referral fee, you have to be on our EXP Realty team. And if you're not sure what that is, I did a live earlier in the week on my page. You can email me. I can send you that. That walks through what EXP Realty is, why I'm building an international team there, and how I'm doing that, etc. If I don't have the money for this today, will you still offer this at the end of October? I have 6 closings then. Well, first of all, congrats on that number of closings in the pipeline. And I would say the answer is yes, unless someone takes your market area, okay? Which I have no idea. The likelihood obviously isn't, super big, right? It's not, that would be the only caveat. So yes, this will still be available. The only caveat is if the market is still available. Just so I understand, the ads are on our own Facebook page, so the leads can be retargeted. 100%. And I didn't even get into that, but we will absolutely be retargeting the people that engage, not just the subscribers, though we will be retargeting them too, but anyone interacting and engaging with the page and with the campaigns, whether we set them up or you, we will absolutely be doing that as well. Toby, I don't currently have a Facebook account, so this is not for me at the moment and will not be until I am used to Facebook when I am. Okay, right on. If we have both sides, the referral free. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. If we have both sides, the referral fee is still limited. Oh, I got somebody many chatting me as that's what that. So this is someone looking for their daughter in Camp Hill. That's cool. If we have both sides, the referral fee is still limited to 20% or 4,000. Yes. I hadn't thought that through, but yes, if it's one client, it would be yes. That's a good question. Will you provide an email address if we have further questions? Yeah, you can email support at Client Alchemist. You can email Josh at Client Alchemist. You can email my EXP. You can use the chat widget down at the bottom here. Certainly reach out. You can reply to the email that led you to this. Renee, I don't know I don't know what you mean. How do we access the video to find more about the EXP team? So I'll pull that up right now. Just because you had asked and someone else had asked as well. All of those dinging, someone going through the chat bot right now answering. They're looking for a $200,000 to $300,000 home. This is the one that's looking for her daughter. Let's see here. Man, this is really bogged down. Golly. Oh, wrong channel. Oh, wow. Hmm. So, Dutch, welcome to the VIP Partner Program. Justin, welcome to the VIP Partner Program. Julie Clark, welcome to the VIP Partner Program. This is going to be fun. Let's see here. Renee. And whoever else that was that had asked, if you want the link, I can drop that right to you as well. We don't want to hear my voice again, but I'll send that to you. Or Renee, I don't know if you'll be able to open this while we're um, in here. If anybody wants that, you can find it on our Client Alchemist YouTube channel. You can find it on my my like public figure Facebook page, or you can just email me and I'll be happy to. If I have ads running in Facebook, if I'm running my own ads, should I cancel if I get the VIP partner program? I would say it's totally up to you. If those ads are producing clients for you, then I would say no. But it's absolutely up to you. You know, I'm someone that says if something's working, let's not stop doing that, right? If we're going to add something on, you know, if this other thing is working, let's keep doing that and then bring this on too, right? Toby, Toby, go ahead and I'm going to send you. Okay, here's what I'm going to put in the I'm going to put in the chat. In the chat right now is the link to sign up. But I'm also going to put the Calendly link for those interested in having a quick chat with me, either about the different options or about EXP, whatever. You can use that link and schedule a call. Oh, good stuff. Thanks. Mickey, unfortunately, like the way this, I can't really do anything with that, but I'm not sure what you're wanting, but email me, you know, if you want the video or whatever you want, and I'll be happy to send it over. And by the way, I will be sending the replay link out, the recording of this session. I will send that out later today or first thing in the morning. It'll probably be later today. Can I check with you regarding my service area here in blank? I won't say it. Please send the link to my email address. Oh, that's Mickey. Okay, I'm sorry. You mean, I think you mean this link to schedule a quick call. And by the way, I do have, you won't see on there this afternoon. I will have some time between 3 and 4 potentially. So you can just email me if you wanted to chat. I'll be tied up from the time we wrap up here till about 3 o'clock. Any other questions or things that you're not sure about or would like more information about? I'm not sure the name of this person, but we have someone else. Oh, Michelle. Michelle, welcome to our VIP partner program as well. Good stuff. All right. Well, then, if you have, so listen, if you want to schedule a call, the link is in the chat, or you can email me. I'll send you the link. To get signed up is clientalchemist.com/VIP. If you want the link to the video about EXP, just email me that as well, or you can find it on our YouTube channel or on my personal page, or even our Client Alchemist Facebook page. You can find it there too. How do we know if the area is taken? You can email me first if you want, or you know, listen, we literally just started offering this. So we have a few people that are already on my EXP team that have areas that are taken, and we have looks like 5 or 6 in addition. So if you want to email me first to confirm that the area that you're looking for is available, that's fine. I just went ahead and signed on. Right on. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to wrap that up. I'll get the recording out ASAP. If you have questions, let me know. Thanks for hanging with me for an hour or so. And we'll look forward to hopefully working with you as a VIP very soon.